Yet again, more proof showing of massive manipulation in the markets. And for those that just don't get it, well, if you have control of the volatility index, or the VIX, which is the volatility of like the S&P, you control a lot of things. And when you can spike this, you can make other things fall out, and vice versa. Now, I've talked about this many times. I've talked about the heavy manipulation in the gold, the silver, and all the precious metals. But when you control the VIX, as you can see here, it was heading down a slope, heading toward record lows, and then it just picked back up out of nowhere for no given reason. You can see the VIX auction settle right there. And what this does, I want to show you here. Look at the S&P and look at the VIX. I want you to notice this box. When you have a spike here in the VIX auction, or the volatility index, the volatility, when you have this spike, look what happens over here to S&P. Completely falls out, slamming the S&P down almost 20 points. And then if you look here, the correlation here on where the VIX is going, starting to climb, what do we have down here on the other end? The S&P falling out. So it shows proof once again that heavy control of the VIX brings you heavy manipulation here of the markets. I've explained this in other videos in great detail, and I'll continue to point these things out as I catch them. But there's a lot more here for those interested in the markets and where this is going, where things sit, how these markets correlate, and how easily things can be affected just by tweaking a few parameters. And I've talked about how these individuals have been dragged into court, a smack on the wrist, and allowed to keep on pushing. So it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon. This has been Dabu7. Eyes open.